All right. Here we go. So we're looking inside my '71 Volkswagen Fastback at the gauges. So I pulled out a couple, showed those two about what the quality is, and so looking at my speedometer to take that out. So earlier I was talking about how that fuel gauge and blinkers and stuff, and so it looks like this with all the bulbs. It goes in and out like that. Just kind of pops out off the top there, and you can see the where the terminals 1, 2, and 3. Whoop, sorry. Kind of plug in. So for that, this is where the way it orientated, how it sits in the back of that. Let's see if I can get a good picture of that. All right, so yeah, all your different colored wires going in through there, and it's a big old dirty mess, and it goes down into there. I have to clean all that up. So, but you can see, my dash is kind of a project because, yep, I've got no padded dash. So maybe I'll take all those knobs out and paint that and deal with that and make it correct, and then put the dash on. But working on those gauges, like I said, so big old Speedo. I was having a problem kind of getting it out. It's got this plastic bracket on it like the other ones do. And it was in there with clips, but just had to get my hands up inside there right here, on this side. And then obviously on the other side, you can see the little indent right there where those clips kind of go in and out on the sides. So if we look at the side of that, you can see that there's that bracket right there. You have to kind of push in, and then you can kind of pull it out. And then once you get it out, see if I can get this oriented right there. You can see that there's some wires, and right down there is where the speedometer cable hooks to. And so I've got mine kind of disconnected now. It looks like that. That little piece that's going in right there. That one was kind of stuck inside there, so I had to give it a good yank on the whole speedometer gauge to kind of pull it apart. Wasn't sure if that was the right way to do it, but that's the way I got it off. So that's what it was at. And then, of course, that kind of screws on. Let's see if I can get that out for you here. Screws on with this little dealio right there. Little plastic bracket that goes up and over that right there. So you should have one of those on the end of your speedometer. If you need to get a speedometer cable, you probably should would get one of those. Might need to replace mine. I think mine's still working. I haven't really tested it in a long time, but it most likely would have broken down by the hub or the wheel, around the knuckle, or just came disconnected. So I'll figure that out. All right, so then looking at the back of this, I pulled it off, and you can see that there's some electrical wires right there that need to be pulled off. And so that's not, just kind of trying to remember which one's which, I think is the biggest thing. Like which one connects bottom, which one connects top. I'm not too sure what they actually go to. Maybe I'll do another video on that, but you just pull those off like that, and it comes off. Whoops. All right. And then you've got your bracket like the other ones that kind of go around the front of it. And I'll probably have to clean that one up. And then, of course, the speedometer itself. So, again, mine's not in too bad shape. There is some, some clouding on the glass and some kind of rust. You can't really see it that well, but it's got the black inner ring that'll need to be cleaned up. My numbers look pretty good, and I think everything works like it should. So it shouldn't be too bad. But that was how I got my speedometer out. And we'll go into cleaning it up, and then we'll put those back, those 3 gauges back once I get my whole dash painted up, I guess. I'll go that route and then put the dash pad in. But that might be a little while out. We'll see how fast I can get the parts here. All right, guys. Hit me back with any questions if you got them in the comments. Later.